Ni hao all. On our trip in Chengdu, while our husbands were at their work conference, a couple of us wives and one of the daughters took a day trip out 2 hours drive from Chengdu to Leshan to see the Leshan Giant Buddha. Our tour guide Cindy suggested a restroom break at a rest stop. Look at this, we're just in a rest stop and to use the restroom, but then our tour guide brought us to see the tea shrubs, bamboos over there. Isn't this so beautiful? The tea picking season happened already in the spring, so they don't have any fresh leaves, but look how beautiful that is. Here at our rest stop. We haven't even reached our destination. We're getting on our boat ride to see the Leshan Giant Buddha. So we're on our boat ride. Our boat kind of looks like that. And we're going to approach to look at the Buddha. Leshan Buddha. Convergence of two different rivers. You can see one is blue and one is brown. These are two different rivers combining. You see the current? I think it's the first time I've ever seen two different rivers combining. The best way to see the Buddha, as we're told, is from a boat ride. That way you can see the enormity of his size. And there he is. There's two ways to see the Buddha: by boat, where you can see his full size, or by walking up. You can see that spiral staircase that's embedded in the rocks. You can climb up all the way to his head, but as we're told, you wouldn't be able to see his full size when you're up there. You just see the head, or if you're at the bottom platform, you'll be by his toes and you wouldn't really see like all of the Buddha to the top. So we decided to go ahead and take the boat ride. At this point, the boat's just turning around and giving us a view from this edge. The Leshan Giant Buddha is a 71-meter or 233-foot tall stone statue built between 713 and 803 AD during the Tang Dynasty. It is carved out of a cliff face of red bed sandstones that lies at the confluence of the Min River and Dadu River. It is the largest and tallest stone Buddha statue in the world. Construction of the Buddha started at 723 AD, led by a Chinese Buddhist monk named Hai Tong. He believed that building the Buddha here would calm the turbulent waters that constantly plagued the shipping vessels traveling down the confluence of the rivers. He unfortunately passed away before the completion of the Buddha. Many years went by without its completion, and after several years, Tong's disciples continued work of the statue with financial support by the government. 90 years later, from the beginning of construction in the year 803 AD, it was finally completed. Since then, there hasn't been any fishing boat or shipping vessel accidents along the river. Here again is where you can see the two different rivers converge. You can tell the difference in the color of the rivers. One is brown on one side and one is kind of bluish on the other side, and you can tell with the difference in the currents of the water. Check out how they camouflage the trees' lights. They make it look like nests. On our way back to Chengdu, we stopped by the ancient town called Huanglongxi. The town is over 1,700 years old and has been restored to retain its rustic charm with ancient cobbled streets, temples and wharves, and houses along its curving alleys. Many of the old buildings and temples have turned into modern-day shops that sell local goods, eateries, food, and souvenirs. This bridge is about 600 years old. This bridge is about 600-year-old bridge. I hope you've enjoyed this tour of the Leshan Giant Buddha and the Huanglongxi ancient town. See you next time!